happen. Now, CNN Jake Tapper last night spoke with former Ted Cruz communications director Amanda Carpenter and Rebecca Berg at CNN InfoBabe about a new poll that shows that 78% of Republicans believe Robert Mueller's investigation is an effort to discredit Trump. See, I think they saw this poll, too. And now the American people think the Mueller investigation is a bunch of garbage, so it makes it safe to do something that joins the American people who do not side with Mueller. And Tapper wants his expert guests here to explain what that could possibly mean. So Tapper says that's a lot of Republicans who see this Russia investigation as just an effort to discredit Trump and not something serious.
Yeah, there's a lot of effort being put into it. If you asked me this a couple weeks ago, I'd say this is mostly in talk radio and conservative media. But I think we've turned the corner a little bit, that more Republicans are getting on board. A big effort from Capitol Hill in Washington to, have a counter to what Mueller is trying to do, if not get rid of him outright.
What do you mean get rid of him? That's a made-up Democrat Party headline. There's not going to be any firing of Mueller. And so you talk radio made it up. The fact that Mueller was a bogus investigation, talk radio. And I thought that's all it was. But now all of a sudden she says more Republicans are getting on board. Not because of talk. They're getting on board because after a year and no evidence, the common sense thing to do is to start questioning what the hell is going on. No evidence. In fact, over a year. No indictments, and the only indictments and arrests and plea deals have to do with things that had nothing to do with Trump and collusion. The common sense thing to do is to say, what is going on? Now, here's Rebecca Berg, the CNN InfoBabe. Jake Tapper says, Rebecca, it's obviously not just Trump. Congressman Devin Nunes, California, chairman of the Intelligence Committee, he told CNN, it's no secret that he's investigating the Justice Department, whether there's corruption at the Justice Department, corruption at the Democrats and so forth. What do you make of this, Rebecca?
When you look at these numbers of Republicans who are skeptical of the Mueller investigation, when you watch Fox News or listen to conservative talk radio and hear concerns in those communities and on those programs about a quote-unquote deep state in the intelligence community, concerns that are shared by the president himself, it's really no surprise that Nunes would be going down this road.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, talk radio, credited or blamed, depending on your perspective, for the fact that more Republicans are now beginning to suspect the integrity of the Mueller investigation. What has taken you so long? I think I can safely speak for you and me, you in the audience and me. To us, this has always been bogus. We know how it started. We know that it was hatched by the Clinton campaign. Let me ask you, why isn't the news that Hillary Clinton and her campaign paid for this dossier enough to disqualify it? When we found out that the Hillary campaign and a law firm acting as a cutout actually hired the MI6 guy to write this dossier that is made up of not one provable thing, why wasn't the fact that Donald Trump's political opponent created this dossier enough to disqualify it in everybody's minds as legitimate intelligence? Ponder that. We'll be back with more in a moment.